that I think a lot lately, and the latest 2-3 years, with the thing of so much musical production going on, so much music. I think the feeling of a timeless good song is being lost, because every week we have so many new records that you get it, you listen to it, oh, it's great, and then you put it in the hard disk or somewhere else, and then you go to the next and the next and the next. And in my case, I think the challenge for this generation is to go back to timeless good songs that you can remember forever and they don't get old. This is really, I think we should do it more, because when you do only experimental sound and new ideas and fresh, it's great, and I tried to do that before, but these ideas sometimes they just go old really quickly. And with good pop music, I mean not pop in the mainstream sense or the commercial sense, more on the emotional ability to relate to personal stories, the songs stay there, like a Fleetwood Mac song or a Smith song. That music doesn't go old, it stays there because you can relate to something in your life, and you can make the song yours because you think, yes, I went through the same, so this song is like part of my life. Because if we make more music like this, I think we do a great change now, because everything is like too fast, too much and too fast now.
Some people you discover recently, even if it's all artists.
Well, I rediscovered Lee Hasselwood not long ago, and I'm really starting to admire his work as a composer and the sound he has, very open and beautiful. The whole dubstep thing, I like it also very much, and I feel like proud that this generation is creating a new sound and is not rescuing sounds like before in the 90s or something. And so also the guys that I can't stop listening there, that I really like what they are doing, and I think is the best electronic sound now, is Downliner Sect. Those guys for me they are making the best music, electronic music at the moment. I quite like it, and I'm not really listening to a lot of new music now, but I think those two are like in my playlist all the time. I also like the record from Twin Shadow, because he made this kind of songs that are timeless, like a good pop hit from the 80s. The song Slow, for instance, is a great example of an effective, simple, great timeless song, and I listen to it a lot also.
And you spoke about Fraction, you made something with him.
Yes.
Can you tell more about this guy, and who is he exactly, and what you do with him?
Fraction is a producer from Brittany, really cool guy, shy and grungy. He's a super grungy 90s guy, like he looks like you took him out of Seattle in the 90s and you put him to make electronic music. He sounds great. He has a great sound, a lot of texture, sound processing, and he just made an album in a project called Composer for Infiné, and it sounds really nice. And he's so humble about it and shy that I never thought he would produce such a sound, but he's great. But he never speaks too much about himself, so I never imagined that he was this good, and it was really nice and easy to work with him on Normandu, because we share a lot of music taste, and he also is quite effective and quick at working.
And what did you make each other together?
We created a live set in like 4 days for Infiné, and it worked really good. He made some beats and melodies and mostly textures, and I did some voices, also some songs. So we did like a 50-50 record concept.
And you're going to continue to make something together in the future?
I think so, because it sounded good.
Okay.
Yeah.
And just the last one. Murkoff is Mexican.
Yes.
Yeah.
From Tijuana.
And is on Infiné too?
He's on Infiné and on Leaf also, and Static Discos.
And you had some exchange, maybe not collaboration, but maybe together?
So far we only exchanged jokes and gossip from Mexico, because we have met only 3 times and only in Europe, Barcelona and Normandy, and it was mostly friendly talk, nice talk about the friends we share, but not musical collaborations yet. If I collaborate with him one day, I think that would be like my highest reach point, because he's way there and I'm still beginning. Yeah, so I respect him a lot, but I wouldn't dare to ask for a collaboration.